Hello. It's for me. Dave Woodlock, how are you? I haven't seen you in ages. Dave, I'll take this in the kitchen. Dave, still there? Yes, it's been ages. We must get together. Oh, dinner at your place this Saturday? Just hang on a sec, Dave, and I'll check the old social diary. Dave, stroke of bad luck, mate. I'm sorry, I've got something on Saturday night. Yes, what a shame. Never mind, have to take a rain check. Okay, yep, we'll get together soon. Oh, by the way, give my regards to Roz. Okay, bye.
So I guess you don't like him very much, Mr. Kelly.
Like who very much?
Dave and Roz.
I thought they were good friends of yours.
Yes, they are.
Well, then why did you do that big charade? And tell them you've got something on Saturday. You know you haven't.
Yes, that's true.
Well, I don't get it, Mr. Kelly. I mean, if they're your friends and you like them, then why don't you go to dinner with them?
Because they always try to line me up.
With what?
What? Who? David and Roz Woodlock are eternal romantics. They fancy themselves as matchmakers.
Oh, I see.
They see me as the ultimate challenge. A single male without a woman. And every time they invite me to dinner at their place, they provide, quite by accident, a single eligible female friend of theirs as my date.
And so what?
Well, it's embarrassing. But she knows that I know why they've asked her, and I know that she knows why they've asked me, and they don't know that either of us knows. Or maybe they do know, but who knows? And the evening's always embarrassing.
Why? What, do these women always look like robbers' dogs or something?
Oh, some of them are quite attractive, and if I'd met them normally, then we'd probably get along quite well.
So why don't you?
Because it isn't normal. I mean, we both sit there tongue-tied, and you know that if you make any move in their direction whatsoever, you'll look as though you're desperate.
Tell me, Mr. Kelly, how long is it since you've been out with a woman?
What, you mean on a date?
Yeah.
It must be months.
Easily.
So what?
So what's wrong with desperate?
Look, it's just that I don't
think
like...
it's a pity that you have to miss out on a night with your friends just because you're worried about this.
Aha! I don't have to, and I'll show you how.
Are you changing your mind? You're going to dinner.
With the robber's dog?
In just a minute, you will see my ingenious answer. Dave, hello, it's Martin again. Yeah, listen, I was just thinking, I've got Friday night off. Why don't you and Roz come over here for dinner? Yes, about 8 o'clock. Great. See you then. Bye. See, what mastery of the situation? I have dinner with my friends, but I control the evening.
And no robber's dog.
Hello? Yes, Dave? No, that'll be fine. No trouble at all. See you then. Bye. They're bringing a friend.
Getting a little excited, Mr. Kelly?
Me? No, of course not. Why should I be?
You're just like a kid waiting to open his Christmas presents and trying to hide it.
I'm trying to hide nothing.
I can read you like a book.
Betty, the only book you ever read was Noddy in Numbskull Land. And even then you only looked at the pictures.
You, man, you get so touchy when there's romance in the air.
Romance? What romance? What are you talking about?
Your date.
It's not a date. It's not a date.
Oh, isn't it? Well, what do you call having dinner with, what's her name again?
Karen Walters.
Aha, her name is etched upon your heart.
No, it's not etched upon my heart. I only know it because we're having dinner together.
Oh, sounds like a date to me.
It's not a date.
Oh, well, what do you call it? A business lunch then?
No, it's a blind date.
Oh, so it is a date then?
No, well, it's different. It's a blind date. I was conned into it.
Well, you didn't try very hard to get out of it.
Well, what can I do? My friends ring up and say, do you mind if we bring her along with us? What can I say?
Well, you could have used two little words.
What two little words?
N-O.
Betty, that's one word. Just because you spell it doesn't make it two.
Look, you're getting so excited you can't even count. Kelly, this hot water's run out.
Yes, I don't blame it. Probably saw you coming. If I thought of it first, I'd probably run out with it too.
No, really, there's no hot water.
Of course there is. Betty, just turn the tap with the red bit on the top, mark H for heck, that's hot.
I've done that, and it's still running C for call blimey, that's cold.
We must have hot water. I've got a gigantic hot water system in the laundry. I'll pay an absolute fortune to, so it'll supply hot water to this household.
Wow, right now it looks like it's supplying hot water to the backyard.
Huh, just what I need, a hot water system that packs it in after 5 minutes.
Oh, when did you buy it?
1973. Why isn't anything built to last anymore? Oh, well, suppose we better get someone in to fix it.
Right, I'll ring Stan.
Stan?
Yeah, Stan, my fiancé, Stan.
What are you calling him for? We need a plumber.
Well, Stanley's as good as any plumber, Mr. Kelly. He's always fixing pipes and sweating flanges and doing plumber stuff.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. Stanley's an artist. He's known as the Wizard of the Welding Unit.
Is that right?
Yeah, definitely. Around Walgett, his nickname is Leonardo de Blowlamp.
Betty, are you listening to yourself? He's in Walgett. It'll take him at least 2 days to get here.
Have you rung a plumber lately?
Call him. Even by train, he'll beat a local bloke.
Mr. Kelly, but Stanley can't help us. He's gone away for the week.
Oh, on holidays, is he?
No, a friend in Adelaide had a blocked toilet.
Well, Betty, I suppose we better bite the bullet and call a plumber.
Oh, well, Mr. Kelly, if you're going to bite the bullet, shouldn't you call a dentist?
Call a plumber? Oh, kids, there you are. Listen, there's something I have to tell you.
There's no hot water.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
She must be psychic.
Sure, Sam. How did you know that? It was a divine revelation, Jenny. It came to me when I was turning on the hot water, and now it wasn't.
Well, you see...
Now, I want to know who's responsible for all of this. Who used up all the hot water?
Well, if anyone's to blame, I suppose it's the plumber.
You know, the plumber used up all the hot water?
Well, that makes sense. He was probably pretty grubby, so he needed a long shower.
No, that's not what happened. The hot water service has packed it in.
Well, no wonder if you're letting plumbers in have the showers at all times of the day.
No, I mean, the plumber couldn't make it today.
Do you mean we have to have cold showers? Well, I hate cold showers. I haven't had a cold shower since Rachel Thompson.
Dad, you'll have to do something.
Yes, Dad.
Oh, I can't believe you bunch. The slightest hardship and you all start whinging.
The slightest hardship.
What had happened to the pioneer spirit that made this country great?
Oh, God, he's starting again.
What do you think the settlers did when they arrived here with the first fleet? They had to have cold showers.
They also had chains, Dad. They were prisoners. They were supposed to have cold showers. It was in their contracts.
Yeah, they went on a world discovery tour, you know.
Nevertheless, they didn't complain.
People whipped them if they did.
Modern youth has no backbone. Well, you're just going to have to live rough and have a bit of pioneer spirit and put up with it.
And what will you be doing while we're living rough?
Well, I'll be leading by example, like Governor Phillip.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'll spend the night in a motel. I'm coming. I'm coming. If this is the police with another parking fine, someone's going to be in big trouble. Oh,
Martin Kelly.
Yes.
Lynn Parker.
Oh, how do you do? Can I help you?
You want a plumber?
Yes, but you're not one, are you?
Oh, is that right?
Yes. Well, I mean, you know, plumbers usually have big boots and hairy legs and tattoos.
I see.
Yeah, and you've got nice shoes and no tattoos. Oh, well, you haven't got any hairy legs either. Well, I can't see them, but I'm sure you haven't, have you?
I haven't. Trust me, I'm a plumber.
Well, I've never met a lady plumber before.
I'm not really a plumber. I work in the office. We spoke yesterday.
Oh, right. So you do the typing and answer the phones.
And own the business.
Oh, right. So you do the typing and answer the phones and own the business.
That's why it's called Parker Plumbing.
It is?
Yes, that's my name.
Oh, yes, of course it is. Won't you come in, Mrs. Parker Plumbing?
Just call me Lynn.
Right. Come on in, Lynn Plumbing. Come on in. Come in, Lynn. Come in, Lynn.
Tell me, are you like this all the time in the morning?
No. Oh, well, yes, actually.
Dad, I'm just going to Katie's for a hot shower.
Fine. Listen, Jenny, have you seen the belt for my dressing gown?
Yes.
Well,
Arthur's using it for a tie.
Arthur's wearing it for a tie?
No, he's using it for a tie. He tied a dog up with it.
Well, I want it back.
Afraid that's not possible, Dad. The dog ate it.
The dog ate it?
It was that kind of dog. That's why we had to tie him up.
Now, as I was saying...
Have you ironed my blue blouse?
No, I'm sorry, I haven't.
Well, what am I going to wear?
Wear the green one.
I hate my green blouse. Green is unfashionable.
We'll learn to love it. Green is ironed.
My whole reputation will be in tatters and you'll be to blame. Oh, good morning.
Good morning.
I'll speak to you later.
Now, where were we?
I was going to have a look at your hot water service.
Oh, yes. Walk this way, Doctor. The patient is through here. That was a joke.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
Well, I thought I'd better come over early in case we need spare parts.
And do we?
We certainly do.
Which ones?
All of them.
All of them? You're kidding. I might as well get a whole new hot water system.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. This one is headed for that big shower stall in the sky.
Well, can't you do anything with it?
We could solder up the leaks and replace the valve.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
And then you'd have what we in the trade call a cold water system.
Oh, well, I've already got one of those.
Yes, and I don't think you need two.
No.
Look, don't worry, it won't cost a fortune.
Good.
Around about $800.
That's a fortune.
Not to me. I'm a plumber. And besides, I'm not paying it.
Well, if it has to be done, I just hope a new one lasts a bit longer.
How long have you had this one?
Oh, about 5 years.
No, that's about average.
What? For $800 you only get something that lasts for 5 years?
If you're lucky.
Oh, $800 over 5 years. That's $100 and a lot each year.
Well, you can get ones guaranteed for 10 years.
Fine, I'll have one of them.
They cost $2,000.
5 years is good.
The surprise won't be open for about 10 minutes or so. I'll have to ring and see if they've got one in stock.
Well, you can call from here if you'd like to wait.
Oh, fine. And then one of my boys can come over later and install it.
Right. Would you like a coffee while you're waiting?
Oh, fine. I'd love one.
So, you don't actually do any of the plumbing work yourself?
No, I'm strictly the manager, and I do the quotes.
Yeah, well, you know, I was a bit confused when you first arrived.
Hi.
Well, it's not the kind of business you expect to find an attractive woman in.
Well, it has certain advantages. After all, I employ a dozen muscular young men in tight shorts and T-shirts. I'm just waiting for the government to find out and slap a lust tax on me.
I'm sure they will if they think of it. Tell me, what made you choose plumbing as a line of work?
It was a bit of an accident, really. I was married for 8 years, then we got divorced, and in the settlement I got the business.
Oh, they gave you a hard time, did they?
No, I got the business. The plumbing business. My ex-husband was a plumber.
Oh, of course.
But he had no head for figures, and I'd been doing the accounts and running things for 5 years, and I thought, why not keep going?
And so you did?
Yeah, I took it over, hired a few good plumbers, fired my husband.
You fired your husband?
That was the best part. And here I am. The business keeps growing, and I'm having a good time.
Sounds like you've got things pretty well organised.
Yeah, I keep busy. I go to the gym a couple of times a week. Mind you, I've had to put the social life on hold for a while.
Oh, really? Why's that?
It's still a man's world out there. Social life for a woman on her own isn't too easy.
Well, it's no bed of roses for a single male, either.
Is that right? Tell me, do you suffer from well-meaning friends?
Who always want to line you up with a friend of theirs?
Yes, and they ask you to dinner and there's Mr. Eligible?
Or Ms. Available?
Yes, and there's always someone you've never met before?
And you don't ever want to meet again?
Yes, why do they do it to us?
They can't resist us. We're targets.
Why is it that the people I like always like people that I don't like?
God, I wish I'd said that. Oh, Ben, this is Lynn Plumbing from Parker. No, it's Lynn Parker. It's Lynn Parker from Parker Plumbing. Is that it?
Finally.
This is Lynn. She's a plumber. This is Ben. He's not.
Pleased to meet you, Ben.
Likewise. Mr. Kelly, could I have a word with you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse us. Yes, Ben, what is it?
This looks a bit suspicious to me, Mr. Kelly.
There's nothing suspicious about it.
Oh, no? I come in here at 7:30 in the morning. I find you with an attractive woman. Dressed in your pyjamas. Flushing your legs in all directions. And you tell me she's the plumber.
Ben, it's the truth.
Oh, I'm sure it is, Mr. Kelly. But if I tried this story on you, would you believe me?
Hi, Mr. Kelly. What are you doing, eh?
Oh, I'm just marinating some lamb for my dinner party.
What's marinating mean?
Well, it means that I sort of soak it for 24 hours in olive oil and garlic and peppers and chopped up onion.
That's disgusting. It's terrific.
What do you mean?
You'll make it such a disgusting dinner, you'll get rid of your blind date.
I'm not making it disgusting.
Of course you are. You're putting all those disgusting, stinky things on it. I'll lend you my rubber dog vomit if you like.
Arthur, I do not want any vomit from any rubber dog. And anyway, it won't be disgusting, it'll be delicious.
Then I don't get it.
Get what?
I thought they tricked you into asking this woman and you were trying to get back at them.
Yes, well, I'm not exactly thrilled with it, but as host, it's my duty to provide the best meal I possibly can.
Oh.
And there's always the slightest chance that one day they might turn up with the goods.
Like what?
Well, knowing my luck, I'll cook a crook meal, and it'll be the day they bring along Elle Macpherson as my blind date.
They're bringing Elle Macpherson as your blind date?
No, Arthur, that's not what I said.
Betty! Jesse's coming to dinner!
Arthur, calm down. That's not what I said.
Betty, have you heard the news? Elle Macpherson's coming to dinner.
That's not what I said.
She's the woman of my dreams. And you're going to give us some disgusting meal of oily, garlicky, smelly old lamb.
I am not.
Oh, you men, what's so special about Elle Macpherson anyway?
What are you saying? She's mega hubba hubba. She's the babe of all babes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, well, she's got me anytime she wants.
Then she really is coming to dinner.
No.
You can't fool me. You just want to keep it to yourself. But it's not fair. I'm her biggest fan.
Is that right?
Yeah. I've got all the calendars right back to 1970.
She didn't do any calendars in 1970.
Well, no. I got a 1970 calendar and stuck pictures of her on it.
Why?
Because 1970 calendars are so cheap. People give them away.
Have you seen Uncle like this before?
That's because Elle Macpherson was never coming to dinner before. Oh, joy, oh, rapture, oh, colour me happy.
You know, Mr. Kelly, I I reckon that we're in imminent danger of an Arthur meltdown.
I think you're right, Betty. We better tell the plumber to stop work. We'll need all the cold water we can get. Dave, Roz, come on in.
Martin, how good to see you.
Hello, Martin, darling. Oh, haven't you got the place looking wonderful?
It's great to see you. Tell me, where's, what's her name?
Oh, she left her bag in the car. She had to go back for it.
We really should do this more often. How long have you had that gorgeous lounge suite?
7 years.
We really should do this more often.
Oh, by the way, Martin, there's been a bit of a change in plan.
Really?
Now, unfortunately, Karen couldn't make it this evening.
Her little girl's got chicken pox.
This is Karen that you had to bring along with you because you'd already organised...
Gearing up. She's been solo since the divorce.
No, but since she couldn't make it, well, we just asked somebody else.
Why?
Why?
Yes, why? I mean, you didn't have a prior arrangement with this new person, so there was no need to bring her along, was there?
Oh, yes, there was. What was it again, Dave?
It was, well, we knew that you would have cooked for 4 people.
Yes. So we asked her. Yeah. Oh, and here she is.
Hello, Martin.
You?
Apparently I was first reserve in the blind date stakes.
You two know each other?
She's the plumber. You've asked the plumber to dinner.
Well, isn't it a small world?
Oh, please, sit down. Just excuse me, won't you? Hello? Yes, he's here. Just a minute. I think it's your babysitter.
Oh, is something the matter?
Yes. Oh, God. No, God. Oh, God. We'll be right home.
What's the matter?
It's Bradley.
Oh, no, what is it this time?
He's staggering around the room and vomiting.
Oh, no, Martin, I'm sorry, we'll have to go.
Well, I understand completely. Has he been ill?
Well, he tends to go in the legs.
Yes, he keeps picking things up in the street and eating them before I can stop him.
Look, I told you we should have tied him up before we left home.
Is this your son we're talking about?
No, it's Bradley. Oh, our mini schnauzer.
Oh, he's a dog.
Of course he's a dog. His grandmother was Australian champion.
Well, that definitely makes him a dog.
Until she took a bait.
It's a weakness in that bloodline.
Roz, let me get this straight. You had a babysitter for your dog?
Of course not. She's there for the children.
And a good thing, too, because Bradley's sick. I'm sorry about this, Martin.
I understand completely.
Oh, Lynn, how will you get home?
Oh, you go. I'm perfectly all right.
Are you sure? Oh, good. Come on, Ross.
Well, bye. Well, I guess it's just the 2 of us. Hungry?
I'm starving. I could eat for 2 people.
You may have to.
Well, that was very nice.
Oh, really?
Yes. Is something wrong?
Well, I was just going to ask you, don't you like Thai food?
Yes, I love it.
Well, then.
I said it was very nice.
Yeah, but...
What?
Well, I'm a man.
All right. It was very nice. Mate.
I mean, very nice is kind of standard.
Is it?
Yeah, well, most people are impressed when a man cooks a meal like this. They're surprised. They don't usually say, that was very nice.
Well, they just say that for a woman, do they?
Well, I suppose so.
Well, I'm sorry. I say what I mean. I'm not into mind games.
Oh, yeah, except for tonight.
What about tonight?
Well, as I was saying to Dave and Roz earlier, there was no need for them to ask you here.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Oh, no, I didn't mean that as an insult.
Well, let me know when you do.
No, it's just that I mean, I've been set up tonight.
Well, no more than me.
Yes, but you knew it was going to be me.
I did not. They rang and said Karen couldn't make the dinner party and could I fill in?
Yes, but you knew it was me when you got here.
And you knew it was me when I got here.
Yeah, but you knew before me when you pulled up outside.
Well, what did you expect me to do? Turn around and go home again?
Well, you could have.
Oh, well, fine. How about I do just that?
Oh, no, there's no need for that.
Oh, isn't there? You insult me and then say there's no need to be insulted.
No, well, I didn't mean to insult you.
Oh, well, you did a pretty good job of it.
Oh, hello.
Goodbye. Dad wasn't at the plumber?
Yes, she came to dinner.
How pushy. At first I used up all the hot water, now she's eating us out of house and home.
So, Mr. Kelly, you mean that was your blind date?
Yes, I just got rid of her.
But she's quite attractive.
I know.
Well, you seem to be getting on well the other day.
I know.
Well, then why did you get rid of her?
I don't know. I'm coming. Oh, hello.
These are for you. Thank you for the meal. It was stupendous. It was splendid. It was a unique experience. It was deliciously cold, piquantly delicious. Is that enough?
That'll do. Thank you.
Friends,
Friends. Hang on, what's this?
my bill. See?
Right. Hang on, you've charged me overtime for last night. Hey Dad is recorded in front of a studio audience. This has been a Gary Riley production for the 7 Network.